Hello again. I would like to take a look at something that you may use in your life, and that is looking at the question, what are variable costs? We want to be able to know what a variable cost is and what are variable costs. So the quick answer is this: variable costs are costs that change depending on, for example, on the number of items sold, or the number of hours worked, etc. Right? There's many different models that we can create. You many different expressions that we can create to help us make predictions, right? And it just depends. Like for example, let's take a look at, remember when we had decimal 33x, and that represented the cost of lemons used per cup, and we had like 11x, which was dollars per hour earned. And in our case with cost, it could be like maybe you're paying someone $11 an hour. Maybe it's an expense to, maybe it's a cost to you. Maybe 11x means that's how this model predicts how much you have to pay somebody else, how much gross pay you have to give to somebody. So um, in this case, X represents the number of cups sold, right? That you sell. And in this model, it's a completely different model. X is equal to number of hours worked, right? So in both of these models, X represents something different, right? One model for one when we're focused on one thing, the other model is focused when we're focused on another. So when we're talking about variable costs that change depending on the number of items sold. Well, in this case, this expression here, this whole expression, that's our variable cost because it changes. The more items we sell, the bigger the cost, right? The more items I sell, the cost goes up, right? I have to end up paying more, right? Same with this employee that we have, right? The more hours that employee works, the larger the money I have to pay out, the larger the cost, right? So that's what a variable cost is. A variable cost depends on number of hours worked in this case, right? So my cost depends on the number of hours worked. And also, in this case, my cost depends on the number of cups sold. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I should have said. I guess the cost depends on the number of cups sold, right? So a lot of times when you have a model or an expression, when you have an expression that has a variable in it, well, it makes sense that a variable inside of an expression represents the variable cost, right? right? 11x. That's my expression. That's a variable. All of this linear monomial here represents my variable costs. I hope that this helped you understand what variable costs are. We're going to look for it more. We're going to use that term variable costs a little bit more. And so this won't be the last time you see it. So if you need to watch the video again, go ahead. Otherwise, congratulations for understanding. Formulate your questions and let me know what you need. Great. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.